everybody. It's Hannah, or Luminescent for all my followers. Um, I am making this video and answering all your questions for you that you've had. I've never made a video like this, so I'm not entirely sure if I'm doing it right, but I don't think that there's a right way to do it, so I'm just going to go for it. Alright, first question. Saturdays asked, what are your thoughts on One Direction? Honestly, I had no idea who they were. I'd never heard of them before this question, so I had to look them up. And I watched some of their music videos and I listened to some of their songs, and I came up with a conclusion, and I don't like them. Harley, come here. Say hi to Tumblr. Say hi to Tumblr. Say hi, my girl. This is my dog. This is my dog. You tired? Are you tired? Okay, back on track. So this question, I don't like One Direction. I would not buy their albums. I would not see their shows, and I think they're kind of annoying. The one guy that sings a lot, like I think he might be the main guy, Harry. I looked at the names too. The one whose hair is like whoosh, like he has a lot of hair on one side. I don't know how to explain it, but I don't think he's a very good singer, and his mouth bothers me. I don't think any of them are very attractive. I don't know. I just don't. I don't like them. I don't like their style of music. I don't like the songs. I think they're very cliche. So I'm sorry to all you die-hard One Direction fans out there. I'm not one of you. I rate your blog a 9 out of 10. I love how your posts are all different styles, but they all flow together really nicely. I really like your theme and your URL, but I think your posts are a little bit too big, and your banner, there was something about winter, I don't remember, doesn't go with the style of your blog. Okay, next question. Ali Oki asked, if you could pick a song to describe your relationship with your man, what would it be?
I wanna lick you from your head to your toes, and I wanna move from the bed down to the floor. When I wanna, you make it so good, I don't wanna leave, but I gotta.
Yeah, that probably isn't the song I would use to describe our relationship. So to answer your question seriously, I would say Crazy Girl by the Eli Young Man probably describes our relationship pretty well. Just because I'm always forgetting how much he loves me, and he always has to remind me. But he is my soulmate, and I am so in love with him. And maybe another song would be I Run to You by Lady Antebellum, just because I know that whatever this world throws at us, he's going to be right there next to me, and he's going to be with me through everything. We really are best friends, and I know that I can go to him for anything, and vice versa. And I would rate your blog a 7. I like most of your posts, but some of them aren't my style, I'm sorry. And I don't like your background color, so yeah. Next question, / asked me, do you plan to have any tattoos? Yes, I plan to have a tattoo. I want the word inspire tattooed on my back, right, the random, right here, probably right under where my bra strap goes. I choose the word inspire because I want to live my life to inspire the people around me, whether it be through my music or my words or my actions, like whatever it is. I just want to try to inspire people through my life, if that makes sense. And I'm guessing you're a guy. Scrolling through. Oh, there's some boobies. I give your blog a 6. It's not really my style, but there's some pretty cool pictures on here, so I like it. Okay, next question. See if people asked, Do you have a school uniform and what is it like? No, I don't have a school uniform. It's actually kind of the opposite. I go to an art school, so they're kind of all about the freedom of expression. So there really isn't much of a dress code that I know about. But at my old school, I did have a uniform. I went to a private Christian school and we wore plaid skirts or black skirts, and we had tan shorts, and we could wear maroon or white polos with the logo of the school on them, and there were t-shirts and sweaters and sweatshirts and jackets and all that jazz. I actually really liked having a uniform just because it was so much easier in the morning to get up and get ready for school. You didn't have to like worry about if, oh, did I wear this yesterday, or I wonder if someone's going to be wearing the same thing as me today, because everyone wore the exact same thing every single day and nobody cares. And you're not going to judge anyone by the way they dress because everyone wears the same thing. So if you go, oh my god, look what that girl's wearing, look at her shirt. Well, sweetheart, you have the same one hanging in your closet. So it was just a lot easier to have a uniform. And your rate. There you go. I rate you a 10. I love your blog. It's not my style, but I love everything about it. It's so summery and warm and fun, and it's just, it's so pretty, and I love everything about it. Okay, next question. Labelless and Limitless asked, do you think you will pursue music after high school, or is it just a hobby or outlet for your own pleasure? I don't think I'm going to stick with music after high school. Like, of course, I would love to make a career out of it, but that business is just so hard to succeed in that I don't think I would be able to get anywhere. And sure, it is an outlet and it's a hobby for me, but at the same time, it it's more than that. Like, I have recorded some of my stuff, my own songs, and I love when people hear them, and I love showing them to people. Um, it is a really good way to get my feelings out. Like if I'm mad, I'll sit down and I'll write a song, or I'll just play piano and just let like my emotions flow out of me into the keys. And it really helps clear my mind of like negative thoughts, and I love it. It's great. Um, I give you an 8. I really like your background color and most of your posts, but I don't like your URL. I think that's it. Okay, next question. Bunnies and Bunnies asked me, what is your worst habit? Well, I used to bite my nails, but not anymore. They're wonderful and long, and I want to keep it that way. But I tend to overthink things. I think. Do I? Good morning. I had to go to bed last night, so I couldn't finish all your questions. So I'm finishing them right now. That's why I'm just in my pajamas when I'm sitting on my couch. But to finish Bunny's question about my bad habit, yes, I do tend to overthink things, and it makes things so much more complicated, and it causes so much unneeded drama, and it really sucks. And I rate your blog a 7 because you made me laugh, and I think your blog is really funny. Okay. Leanne, I think that's how you pronounce your URL, asked, what is your most embarrassing moment? Freshman year, I was in choir. I had a solo. It was the night of the performance. I got on stage, and I forgot the lyrics in front of everybody. And to this day, I'm embarrassed to think about it, and it was just horrible. So, she also asked, the same person, what do you look for in a guy? And I have to be able to have a conversation with them. So like they have to be easy to talk to, and we have to have something in common. Um, they have to be attractive. I know like looks aren't everything, but there seriously has to be some attraction somewhere in the relationship. They have to be funny. They have to be spontaneous. They have to be daring but cautious. They have to be playful but mature. Outgoing but not like a huge flirt. They have to be honest and respectable. And thank God I found someone with all these qualities and more. And I'm not going to tell you about them because then you'll fall in love with them too. Um, she also asked, what is your dream date? I am a really simple girl. Like, honestly, I would rather stay at home with my boyfriend in our pajamas, all cuddled up with some tea and our cat watching TV. But I'm really excited. We have a date tomorrow, and we're going to the aquarium of the Pacific, and then we're going out to dinner, and then we're going to the movies, and I'm really excited for that just because we've been planning it for a long time, so it should be really fun. She also asked me some of my favorite outfits, and I'll show you them at the end. I rate your 10, or your blog a 10. I am secretly obsessed with your blog. Don't tell anybody. I really love it. I love everything about it. Next question. Fall of Fairy Lights asked me if I graduate high school this year. Yes, I graduate. And she asked where I plan on attending college next year. And I'm going to go to Cal State Fullerton. And I'm going to major in psychology and minor in nutritional science. So that should be really fun. She also asked, do you know any good exercises for toning your inner thighs? Yours look so nice out of your home. Well, thank you for saying my thighs look nice. I get this a lot, and there's one thing you need to know. There's no such thing as spot reduction in regards to fat loss. So what that means is you can't choose where your body loses fat. Like, it happens systematically all over, and a lot of times it depends on your genetics. The only way to lose fat, like the fat on your inner thighs, is to lose your total body fat. You can do that by eating clean and calorie deficit at the end of the day, doing cardio and lifting weights. So I'm sorry, sweetie, but there isn't really a specific exercise to reduce the fat on your inner thighs. You also asked if you could eat one food that you usually avoid and not gain any weight, what would it be? I would eat hamburgers from Volcano Burger in Los Alamitos, California, all day, every day. They are the best hamburgers I've ever had, better than In-N-Out. They are orgasmic. They're perfect. I love them. I rate your blog a 6. I like your posts, but not your theme and your URL. Well, that's all I can do for now, guys. I have like 35 questions to ask, and if I answered them all in one video, it would be like an hour long, and no one would watch them. So I'm going to break up all the questions into probably maybe like 3 separate videos. So if I didn't get your question, I promise I will. Just be patient, and I will do all the promos, and I will do all the screenshots and rates. So just don't worry about it. I got you. Don't worry.